Juggalo. We got a raw deal. But I'ma be a Juggalo.
What's good, everybody? It is your friendly neighborhood JEGxJuggalo here. Today I just feel like bringing y'all a brand new video. Say first and foremost, I want to apologize for the fact my voice sounds like shit right now, and that's only because of the fact that I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. But I'm gonna power through, persevere, give y'all at least a good topic video to discuss and whatnot. But anyway, the gameplay that you're watching is some Halo Wars gameplay. I was gonna turn this gameplay into a review video, and I might still do that, so y'all might actually just watch the same video twice, but whatever. But I thought, hell, might as well put it back here because it filled the time frame that I wanted to talk about. So please enjoy this in the background. So, but the topic we want to talk about today is actually kind of controversial in a sense, but hence the disclaimer that I put at the very front of the video. And that's the topic, in my opinion, about smoking weed. Now, as you know, there are like 4 or 5 states right now that are actually it's actually legal to have weed in your possession. There are a lot of states who have decriminalized weed. As far as it's no longer like a huge misdemeanor. It's only like a fine for a certain amount. There's a lot of states that have it for medical use. But on a federal level, it's still illegal, which honestly, in my opinion, is a bunch of bullshit. And if y'all excuse me for a second, I need to take some coffee and be right back. Y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. But anyway, now, like I said before, my opinion simply is it should smoking weed, marijuana, cannabis, Mary J, grass, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's simply this. I think it should honestly not be illegal from the standpoint that basically weed has no real downside effects. I should know, and I'm gonna publicly admit it. Yes, I've smoked weed in the past. I've actually had some pretty nice times when I've smoked weed before. Basically smoking weed it helps relax you. It helps mellow you out. It does actually increase your focus. As far as tasks are concerned that you want to do. And the fact that you cannot overdose on weed. It is the amount of THC in weed is so small that is, which, if you're wondering, THC, I'm sorry. Basically, that is the drug that actually produces the high feeling that you have. But the amount to overdose on is so incredibly high that honestly your body would end up passing out from smoking too much than it would from basically die. Then you would die from it. You would not. It takes so much marijuana in order to freaking pass out, and the human body just cannot smoke that much. There have been studies that have actually tried that. I can't reference them offhand, but I do know of their existence. Another thing in the favor of marijuana, and obviously few states have actually noticed it, is the fact the financial ramifications of that, which in turn, California last year alone made like over $300 million off legal weed. So hell, that's $300 million. $300 million. You realize that's a lot of money. And the fact is, they actually they almost got themselves out of debt because they basically legalized marijuana. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, but yeah, that's my opinion. The reason why my opinion that weed should be legal, is simply this: the medical benefits of it outweigh the negative stigma of smoking weed. And to me, honestly, the only reason why weed, marijuana, whatever you want to call it, is illegal is because basically it would as far as pain killing is concerned, it literally would destroy the pharmaceutical industry. Yeah, they would still have their other drugs and such to fall back on, but painkillers are the number one reason why big pharma and such are making huge fucking record profits. It's because people who are in pain, they need something to take care of the pain. And honestly, it's fucking bullshit that you have to go to when you go to a doctor and you basically ask them, hey, I need something for pain. Say my legs are hurting or such, and they give you a script, and you go to the freaking pharmacy, and you go get the script, and it turns out, okay, a 30 count bottle of freaking Vicodin or whatever, which that's a known narcotic painkiller, turns out to be $45 fucking. Or heck, if you're in the other cases where you having to get like stronger medication, like Oxycontin and such. Now see, that shit's almost like $200 a bottle. You got $200 lying around? Hell, send it my way if you want. Hell, but I wouldn't pay $200 just for some fucking painkillers. Fuck that shit. When I can go meet my friendly neighborhood drug dealer down the road, and say get a good old sized bag of weed for like 30 bucks. I'm saying that shit would last me if I was smoking back then. That shit would last me a long time. I say, but yet I say it's illegal. I say because they can't say if weed was legal, they couldn't charge $200 a fucking bottle for their fucking pills, because the fact is the pills don't fucking work as well as fucking weed. Second thing is the fact that you could turn the marijuana plant into a product which is called hemp. Now hemp is a very useful material that can grow back. That grows back. If you basically pick a marijuana plant, that marijuana plant would be ready to go again in 3 months. Versus, like, for example, if you need trees to make paper, that tree ain't coming back. At least not for a couple 100 years or so. But so yeah, it's cheaper. It's cheaper to refine. It's cheaper to process.
Marines.
But again, it's illegal because the fact that all these major companies and conglomerates and all that shit, they would lose a shit ton of profit. So there you go. That's why weed is pretty much legal. It's all about money. It's all about controlling who has money and who's basically feeling good. Who's getting taken care of, who's feeling better, etc. And that's why weed is illegal at this particular point, federally. That is. There are a bunch of, like I said before, there's a bunch of states that do use medical marijuana and such. But honestly, my opinion is simply this: weed should be legal nationwide, and it would benefit the country to do so. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video in the background. I hope you enjoyed my commentary. And if you did, please do me a favor. If you could, hit that good old like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you could, leave a comment if you wish. Tell me if you think weed should be legal, illegal, or somewhere in between, or whatnot. And also, if you're a new viewer to my channel, thank you very much for tuning in. And please do me a favor, hit that good old sub button. It takes 1.3 seconds to do so, and it would definitely make my day if you could. So with that being said, this has been your friendly neighborhood JEGxJuggalo. Saying if you can't be good, well fuck it, be good at it. Oh, and legalize weed.
We belong.